Hey Village, it's Mitch here. By God's mercy, the COVID cloud is beginning to clear over Australia. And this has caused for much celebration and praise. There's a lot we have to look forward to in coming back together. But it's also important to understand that while lockdown was swift and well-defined, apart from a few hair salon memes, of course, the road back, however, is looking to be long and complex. I mean, as we've already discovered, this slow easing of restrictions has opened our eyes to see that the world has changed from what it once was, bringing with it a host of different feelings and challenges. However, can I put it to you that we are living in inspiring times right now? Why? Well, it's because we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to bring gospel change into our communities like never before. In the book of Acts, just before Jesus heads back to heaven, he commands his disciples to take the gospel from Jerusalem, where they were living, into Judea, Samaria, and the ends of the earth. And yet for 7 chapters, everyone's just hanging around Jerusalem. It was their normal. But then persecution breaks out. And in Acts 8, this crisis becomes the catalyst for gospel change as all except the apostles were scattered throughout the land of Judea and Samaria, says Acts 8 verse 1, thus birthing a new normal, world mission. And in the same way, the current crisis has thrust upon us an environment of change in a way Village has never experienced. Our task now is to harness that change for the glory of God. See, as a church, we want to seek God's direction as we're forced to consider what space He wants us to gather in, what neighborhoods He wants us to occupy, who of our family and friends and neighbors does God want to bring into His kingdom, and what ministries do we need to start, stop, or tweak in order to see that happen. You see, Lord willing, we hope to be meeting together again in some new way come mid-July as restrictions continue to ease. We'll have a lot more to say about what that looks like in the weeks to come. But can I urge us all to view this moment right now not as a holding pattern, but as a readying stage? That is, we want to ask, how can I be preparing myself right now for what God has in store for Village Church? So, for example, pray that we'll remain a resilient community as we adapt to new changes. Pray that these next few months would be a time of increased unity, not a cause for division. Please consider how those who found their way into our community over the last few months might be taken along with us as we gather together again. See, friends, now is the time to open our homes to share a meal with others. Now is the time to introduce newcomers to the wider Village community. Now is the time to start gathering again in small groups where it's safe and wise to do so, for midweek Bible studies or tuning into the Sunday service together. Now is the time to put our hand up to try new things as we consider the opportunities that we face. You see, brothers and sisters, the future of Village, it begins now. So how might we prepare ourselves for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity starting now?